Yo, salam alaikum. Welcome back to the Bayside Jewel. Oh goodness, how you guys doing out there? Hope everybody's doing good. Man, it's burning hot here today. Sun's so blazing out. I tell you, I can't really go out and stand out there in it for more than 5 minutes. So I had to find a cool spot. Kind of come here and drop this video. Hang on for a second. Yeah, so my video today is about aiming beyond the stars, man. Aiming beyond the stars. And I'm talking about those celebrity stars as well as the stars in the sky, you know? We got to get up out of this illusion that this entity on this planet has done created for us, you know? Can you imagine if these so-called stars, which I say we are the stars, we are the stars, we haven't sold out to shit. But can you imagine? There are so many of these so-called super melanated brothers and sisters that are considered to be celebrities and shit. And can you imagine if they were absolutely free, had all the liberty that they wanted, even as much liberty as we actually have? Do you think that they wouldn't be trying to build our communities all over America, all the way down to South America? Yeah, I mean, there's a reason that they are not investing back in our communities. You know what I'm saying? They're not allowed to, simply not allowed to. That's part of their deal, you know? I mean, we should be having, I'm gonna use the word black here, but y'all know how I feel about that word. So it's an endearing word that how we relate to each other, but it's not our nationality, okay? But man, do you think that they would not be, you know, think about it. We are the biggest spenders on the planet, right? Us melanated people, especially in America. And do you think that they would not be investing in our communities? You know, they like Walmart, you know, how about a black mart? I'm using the word black, you know, like how I said, black mart. Think about all the, what is it, 1 point something billion that our sisters be using to, you know, on beauty supplies and shit like that. 1 point something, 1.2 billion, something like that every year for hair, makeup, and, you know, things that our sisters like. You know what I'm saying? They spend that much money on their care for, you know, maintaining themselves. So, you know, instead of you know, them going to the Chinese with all these black celebrities, we should be having these beauty supplies all over the damn place. Do you know that we could actually be like our own nation within a nation. You know what I'm saying? If they were to take this money and put some clothing stores up all over the place, and I'm just not just talking about a little shop here and there. I'm talking about big franchises all over the place. Our own shit. What about restaurants? You know, shit that they know we like to eat. Healthy food, good healthy food, healthy fast food restaurants all over the place. Man, we'll be having a world in a world of our own, man. You know? But let me tell you something. They're not allowed to do that. If they were to do some shit like that, them brothers and sisters would disappear. Get their bank accounts frozen up and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So there's a reason why so many of them, they can't give back to our communities. They can't do it. Massa said they can't do it, and they ain't gonna fucking take the chance, because they know that Massa is real about his shit, man. Their ass will disappear, or bank accounts frozen. Their ass will be off the TV networks and off the radios and all that kind of shit. They'll be blackballed. So they can't do that, you know? You remember Roger Troutman, Roger, man, was helping all kinds of brothers and sisters, man. He was, buying apartment buildings all over the place and renting them to brothers and sisters for really, really, really cheap, you know? Something that they could really afford. And you see what happened to him? He disappeared. Anytime our people try to do something, there's always consequences with that shit. Always. So don't look to the stars, man. Don't look to them. You know. And another thing I want to tell you is this: so many of our brothers and sisters are, having their favorite actors and their favorite rappers and their favorite singers and shit, and they got them in their heart, man. They love these people. You know what I'm saying? But these people don't love you back. They're just doing what Massa want them to do, and that's to get your goddamn, win your love and affection, and so that you continue to support them and fill Massa's goddamn pockets. And Massa's gonna get the bulk of that damn money, not them. You know what I'm saying? So, I look at it like this. They're like presidential candidates. They're all out there competing for your vote, but they ain't got shit to give back to your ass. Nothing. They ain't got nothing to give back to you. They're not going to come to your neighborhoods and put up, anything black. They're not. And I'm using the word black again, like how I said. They're not going to come up and build chains of fast food restaurants that's black owned, black occupied, all the employees being black. The Walmart, the black Walmarts, they could be putting up all over the place, and that'll be a place for, that employs black people, So we won't have to worry about dealing with these people on the jobs and shit, That's bullshit. A lot of us have to, kiss ass, be some kiss ass motherfuckers on the job, and these people be talking to you like shit a lot of times, My thing is, I'd rather kiss my own people's ass. I'd rather kiss my own people's ass than to be kissing them damn people's ass. That's for damn sure, But yeah, I mean, if they could, just think about it. There are quite a few black celebrities. They could be doing, and I'm sure a lot of them would if they could. I'm sure a lot of them would if they could, but they can't. They simply can't do it. White men don't allow that shit for them to come back and build up for black people, putting apartment buildings up, building homes and shit like that for A lot of them ain't even been able to buy their own goddamn parents a home. That's a fact. They ain't been able to do it, you know? So my thing is, you know, you are the superstar. We are the superstars, and we don't have anybody to, you know, anybody out here that's gonna show us any kind of love. So it's just us, you guys. It's just us. It's not the black entertainers. They can't do it. They can't come back and help us do shit. They're not allowed to. They'll get cut off. They'll get disowned. Okay, they'll lose their own fiat notes. Because the money, you know, it ain't theirs, even if it's in your pocket. Even if it's in your pocket, it ain't yours. It belongs to the Federal Reserve. So they can take their money, their old bogus ass dollar back anytime they want to. You know? So yeah, but so, you know, there's, you know, and then they always tell you to, you know, just dream, keep believing and keep dreaming. Man, that is some bullshit. You can keep dreaming and keep believing if you want to, but you got to put some work in that shit. Work towards what you want, you know what I'm saying? And you have to understand what I'm talking about right now, how it goes, because all that shit, whether it's media, whether it's music, or whether it's acting, Massa own all that shit. Massa own all that shit. And if you want to be successful, you better do what Massa say. That's how that shit goes. So, you know, my thing is, I remember back in the days where I used to, you know, want to kind of be successful at music, you know what I'm saying? It's not a big deal to me anymore. It really is not. You know, it's not a big deal. I still do my music, but I do it now for relaxation. I do it more for me, you know. I do it more for me now. It's not that I'm trying to become famous or successful or anything. Yeah, I can make a few dollars off of it. Cool. I'll do like Ray. He said, let it do what it do. You know. But yeah, I wanted to come and say that because, you know, with all this distraction out here, this big ass goddamn maze, man, I know a lot of our people are confused, disappointed. A lot of our people are just working their fingers to the bone and just working themselves to death. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that's the way. You know. You know, everybody in that entertainment thing, they know the deal. They know the deal. And believe me, they need you more than you need them. I'm gonna tell you, they do. They need us more than we need them, you know? Because they need to get your dollars, you know? They need to win your heart. So you walking around and you loving these superstars and they don't even fucking know you. They don't love you back. They don't even damn know you. Even if they tell you that, you know, I love you, that's part of the game. So, you guys, that's how the shit is, man, for real. So, it's just us. It's just us. This is why it's so crucial that we can come together and get this, you know, get it. Let's get it. And, you know, let's get on the same page, man. We should, you know, we are waking up. We know the deal. But, you know, I'm always going to come on here and put my little 2 cents in, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, you loving these man, some of these people, man, they love these people so much they even try to be like them and shit. You know what I'm saying? But you love these people and they don't love you back. They don't love you. They just love you supporting them. So I mean, because really, if it was a liberal industry where there were no stipulations as such, man, we'd be rocking this shit right now like the Black Panthers. We'd have our own goddamn clothing stores, black clothing stores. We wouldn't be having to walk around with European ass clothes designed by the European designers and shit. We'd be having our own goddamn black designers and our own little outlet. Well, not little, big outlets, just like a big ass black Walmart. That's what we'd be having, man. So, but they can't do it. If they did, they'll get cut off, man. Get their assets took in and be, all kinds, and put the hammer down on them. Be talking about they did this crime and all this bullshit, try to lock this one up, disappear others, and they can't do it. They can't do it. So, we are the stars. We are the stars, okay? Not them. We are. We've been dealing with this shit, and we didn't sell out. We didn't sign no contracts, none of that bullshit, you know what I'm saying? So, anyway, y'all, it's my little talk. I had to come on here and say that, because I thought about it. I've been thinking about it for a long time. Now it's shit. Because with all the celebrities that we have, man, the black celebrities, the few celebrities that we have, I'm sure a lot of them would have wanted to give back, to invest. Hell, if the Chinese is making all this goddamn money off of our sisters buying hair and nails and cosmetics and shit, damn well that money could go in our own goddamn people's pocket and let that dollar circulate through our communities. You know what I'm saying? They can't do it. So, yeah, I'm over here trying to find a shady spot. But, yeah, so drop that. Keep that in your mind. You know what I'm saying? Keep that in mind. Because we got to get some kind of perspective on this thing called life, all this distractions and all the mazes and all of this entertainment and shit to keep us distracted, keep us simulated to the way they want us to be. So I just want you to think about that. Okay, y'all. Till next time I talk to you. Assalamu alaikum.